Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in the Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and today we're going to be doing a quick flick through my Panzer Colours 2 by Bruce Culver and illustrated by Don Greer. This is part of a series that I'm doing. Last week or thereabouts we had a flick through Panzer Colours 1 and about in a week's time we'll have a flick through Panzer Colours 3. So you can have a look at 1 as well if you want. These books are currently out of print. They are a little bit dated because they come from the sort of late 1970s and 1980s. Some of the information provided in them is possibly also a little bit out of date as well. But these actually, pretty much represent what kit builders sort of had for reference sort of in the 70s, 80s and possibly the early 90s, prior to the wonderful invention of the internet. So I'm just going to flick through this. I'm not really going to say an awful lot and hopefully it will take us around about sort of 12 minutes. As we can see here, this one was reprinted in 1977 and in 1989, so this is probably quite a late version of it. Got a lot of pictures in it, it's got a lot of colour plates in it. I'm just going to basically linger on the page. If you wanted to put this on your TV, I suppose you could read along. So we've got quite a long introduction now into what's going on. We've got an introduction to national insignia. And here we go with some pictures. I mean, a lot of these pictures actually show markings, insignia markings and things like that, so they are actually quite useful. Obviously, a lot of the information you could just pick up off the internet these days, but having a book is kind of nice, you can just sit down and chill out. Sometimes people like myself, I get a little bit of a sort of screen block on I'd rather have a book at the end of the day. And we're going more pictures. Nice half track. There's a Panther. And there's looks like a level worth of attachments. And this looks like a Canadian Ford truck which has been captured. Captured Jeep. It's a captured American truck, I think, in the desert. Captured Sherman Firefly. There's a captured American armoured car as well. There we go with some more information on vehicle number. I think this is how many units went into a company or regiment or whatever. There's a section on application of numbers. We've got a lot more detail on unit markings here, here and here. Interesting cover on some Nebelwerfers as well, possibly. We've got a section on divisional signs. We have a load of divisional insignias. Kind of useful. And one of our first colour plates. A load of tactical symbols, national insignias, turret numbers, command pennants, etc. That's quite an interesting one, showing you what actual pennants they actually had and what their usage was. Got a bunch of early Panzer 2s going on this one and Panzer 1s. Another nice colour plate. There's a Panzer with some chickens getting chased off by a rather angry looking woman. Looks like maybe a Soviet BT-7 off the road there. One of the BT series anyway. Impromptu seating arrangement on the road wheels. Looks like we're in Eastern Frontier, winter. Put the white schmucks on. Early Panzer 35T. Panzer 2s and Panzer 3s in Russia, 1941. This one's a propaganda company, Porsche KFZ 15 car. It's using a civilian license plate. Looks like a later model SD KFZ half track with the flat rear. There's a captured South African Mammon Harrington armoured car. There's a nice colour plate. See how many units they were allegedly taken out here. Just applied here. Apparently shot down 2 aircraft. It's pretty good going. Interesting whole load of accessories, buckets and what have you. Got a section on tactical signs. Everything in one place. No flicking through multiple screens looking for multiple sections and information and trying to compile them all and save them onto your computer. It's just all in front of you. Incidentally, I mean, you can actually pick these up on eBay. They generally go sort of in the region of £15 to £20. It seems I'm doing you such an amazing favour in providing all this wonderful information for free. Why not buy me a coffee? I have a buy me a coffee account. No one's bought me one yet, but I was never expecting anyone to be honest with you, but there we go. It seems like one of these really random things that people that make these videos have. Buy me a coffee, buy me a coffee. If you buy me a coffee, all I can say is I'll spend it on beer. So it's probably best that you don't. We have some medical personnel, medical markings on the truck. Interior of a Schwimmwagen, absolutely cluttered with all sorts of gear. Not too far off the end now. Got a section on license plates. How interesting. A whole section on license plates. And some service markings. There's a Schwimmwagen. There's a sort of a truck with a trailer on there. This is a staff car of some sort. This car being used in propaganda unit carries a civilian license plate indicating an impressed vehicle. So they've obviously pinched that from someone. I think that's what impressed means. I've got a gun. Hand over your keys. Some victory markings there. Obviously they've taken out a load of artillery pieces. You can see the count on the barrel. We've got 88mm flak here again. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 aircraft count. And another one here, this looks like Detritus of Warfare. This one's got quite a high aircraft count on it. And look at this guy here. He's got all these aircraft and a whole shed load of tanks. And some bunker installations as well. And this guy's just got one. Oh well, never mind. It's an interesting thing to actually think about applying. You might have to do that. Command and rank pennants. Field Marshal's flag. Field Marshal von Klug, or Klug. We've got a Mercedes staff car. I'm not sure its type. Obviously these pennants were covered up when not in use by the look of it. Vehicle names. Obviously a lot of people put their beloved ones on the cars. We've got a general going around in a Schwimmwagen. Doesn't actually say who he is. And that's the end. So there we go. So like I said, we've already got Panzer Colours 1 uploaded, so you can go and have a look at that. And in about a week's time I'll complete this little series with Panzer Colours 3. Hope you found that stimulating and interesting. Please do like and subscribe. Buy me a coffee, why not? Be seeing you.